How many of you remember your first day of college? How do you remember feeling a bit disconnected? Okay, not many people. It's good to see that your schools did a great job on getting you involved. I want to talk to you about getting connected, staying connected, and graduating. This is very important because right now in this country, a little more than half of the students who are going to college are dropping out. So in order to ensure that students get connected, stay connected, and
graduate from college.
Yes, graduate from college. Not to be mistaken for business school, but college. I created a program called the Connect 5 College Completion Program. This program is designed for us to go through the college experience together. And that's all I have.
Okay. Okay.
This is tough. I don't know what he's going to say. I'm sure he has a lot to say.
Okay. All right. How do you
Right.
think it went?
Okay.
Okay. What do you think went best?
I think I got the crowd involved early on. I thought that was really good.
What would you do differently next time?
Oh my God, the microphone. This is just, I gotta do something with this microphone. You know?
And are you open to suggestions?
Absolutely.
Okay. Here's what I know about you. You're a really good speaker. You're really, really good at what you do, and I believe you really do care about what you do. Don't try to be a great speaker. Be you. Just be you.
Okay.
Take a deep breath.
You know, I remember when I first went to college. It was a very frightening time for me. I really felt like I was the only person that understood, what was going on. But what made the difference for me was simply getting connected to my mentors. How many of you, by a show of hands, were mentored by someone while you were in college? And this person really made a difference in your life, right? I'm trying that again. Did this person make a difference in your life?
Yes.
Absolutely. I think that's what it really comes down to. It's about finding the people that can help you through your journey, like Jonathan Sprinkles, to help you get to that next level. I can't begin to tell you how important it is to have mentors and to have people to help guide you through that process.
Okay.
And that's all I got again.
Okay. Could you all see the difference between the first time and this time? You don't even have to go out and manufacture anything, man. You just got to just let yourself be. Because many of us are in that same place, holding our own self back, trying to be something. That's where I was for many years, just trying to uphold certain images that I thought I needed to represent. It wasn't until all that stuff was almost taken away from me I realized that stuff wasn't really who I was anyway. Who are you, and what do you stand for? Be in that space anytime you're in front of a crowd. Be a son. Be somebody's best friend. Okay? Be that guy. Not all of the people in your audiences, well, I guess in your audience, they would be college students, correct? Okay. Okay, as you were trying to relate to them, how many of you remember being in college? Okay. Is that why you changed it around then? To just really, okay, cool. Okay, I got you. How many folks here went to college? Okay, very good. Well, it might have been some time ago for some of us, but how many of you remember that special first day of college? Yeah. Or how many of you remember your first year of college? Yeah. That's okay. You miss it on one time, you can still get it another one. We made a joke of it, but it's all good. But the point is still being made. How many of you remember this? Well, folks, let's go back. Many of us experienced a feeling of excitement as well as disconnection. Now you're into it. What you did was you said, how many of you feeling disconnected? What if nobody felt disconnected? You made an assumption and you tried to get people on board, but that wasn't what they were, that wasn't their experience. What I do when I ask people for audience buy-in is I'm using a very generic, broad brush stroke when I ask questions. How many of you went to college, first of all, so I know? Okay, great. How many of you remember your first day of college? Ooh, maybe not. How many of you remember your first year of college? You know, you always remember your first, don't you? Well, let's go back. You see, now we've got everybody on board. Many people say that they feel disconnected. Did any of you feel that way in your first year? Now it's did you, not the assumption. Do any of you remember feeling disconnected at any point in college? Most people, see, audiences, you have to understand the psychology of being an audience member. 9 times out of 10, people will raise their hand even if they didn't even understand the question. People will clap even if they don't really identify.